The thing's not popping up on the side.
No.
The errors begin.
Yeah, the errors continue. Like, what's going on, dude? Jesus, I
The,
messed
the,
up again. I
I
started
I
it.
I,
It
bla-
was good. Okay, here we go. There we go. It's going
what
now. My bad.
what are we, Taylor Swift and the Eras Tour? What the fuck's going on?
Pretty much. Pretty freaking much. Jesus.
this is how you start it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's only right. That's what we do.
Why
This
don't
is
we just
how we do it.
why don't for the audio whatever we just put in the.
Oh no, it's all together. It's all coming together. It's what this is what the whole thing's gonna be like.
This is again why we're gonna grow as this.
Yeah,
Um,
this we're gonna grow this. This is what we're
yeah,
gonna grow.
Not without consent.
Yeah, we well, yeah. That'll be a thing. That'll be fun.
yeah.
Regardless, we are here. We are doing this. What's going on, everybody? It's Steve here. Welcome to the InnerCityGeeks podcast. It's Steve. This is episode 365. And joining me
The
today.
year edition.
Yeah, all year round. Well, hopefully all year round. And joining me today, of course, we got Alex.
Hello.
Yeah, we got Brian.
What's up?
Yo, isn't it so fun to be back?
It's so fun to be back,
Yes, yes.
especially with all of the technical difficulties.
Yo, for real. Like I'm over here. I'm trying to get this off the camera, and it's still there. I'm like, why are you still there? Go away.
I just feel like we may have to do like how like whenever you call technical support, did you turn
Hmm.
on and off the computer?
Yeah, exactly. I'm
Yeah,
like,
basically.
no.
That
Thank you
never
very much.
crossed my mind whatsoever.
Of course, of course. I think the only thing that we can do is just keep going. Frug it. Okay, let's see there. Did I adjust it this way? Did it change? No, nothing changed.
It kind of shifted for a second and then it went back. It
And
went
then
it,
it went
it
right back. It
no
went
no
right
I'm
back.
saying
Yeah.
Yeah,
it went like this. It went no.
It went psych. Work
no,
with it, guy.
it went no consent.
Pretty much. It's like, how dare
Yeah,
you? How dare you? What's so wrong? But it's all good. It's whatever. So what's going on, guys? It's been a couple weeks. A lot less since the previous time we recorded.
right. The previous time we recorded, I think I told you I literally watched the entire Dexter Resurrection.
Yeah, we really did. It
That
was
was
literally the whole summer, pretty
that
much.
was the whole summer.
Yeah, we had a little summer break.
Yeah, because of adulting.
Yeah, I guess you can say that.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, or if you want to say in layman's terms, fucking work.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
That's the majority of it. Yeah, for sure. But regardless, we are here and we're talking and we're doing stuff. So,
Mm-hmm.
Alex, what's
Yay,
going on?
verbalization.
Yeah, exactly. Alex, what's good, dude?
Oh my god, man. So, yesterday I met up with my friend Thorn. She got a new job recently. She like her previous job or whatever. I don't remember exactly what happened. I think she quit because they were just giving her like ridiculous like requests or stuff like that. So she for sanity purposes she decided to like fuck you guys. I'm going home.
Which is
So
fair. There's nothing wrong with that.
yeah, but she recently got a new good job, and we decided to go, celebrate. So I went to go meet up with her by her job area yesterday because she was getting out of work. Uh, you already know how retail is. It's like sporadic times and all that stuff.
Yep.
Right. I got you.
Oh wow, different change or whatever, and then like the whole thing.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with this thing.
Did you get the update patch?
I did actually. That's why I'm
Did,
able to do all of
That's
this.
what happened. The update patch or whatever is brought to you by Skynet.
Pretty
did you
much.
try turning it off and turning it back on again, sir?
I could.
Motherfucker.
I could. Let me do that. Let me do that. Keep going, Alex. Keep
So
going.
yeah, so I decided, like I said, to so we can meet up, so we can at least celebrate. And also, I had to bring her because I bought her a thing for Comic Con.
Okay.
I bought her a badge. So I just thought it was hilarious that when the first thing that happens is when I get into the city, right? Um, as I'm getting out the station, the first thing I see when I turn to my right is a junkie in I don't know the PC term of saying it, but sitting Indian style,
Okay.
right? My man passed out or whatever, like Indian style, vomit on the floor, the drool or whatever. Like you could tell that he just vomited, or whatever. He's passed out, but the drool connecting to it, like it just happened. And apparently, I
Oof.
think someone left a bottle of water, so there was right next to him was just an open bottle of water. And in my
Yeah.
mind, I'm just like, oh, well, this is what happens. Welcome to the city. Yeah. So as I meet up with my friend, we head to 7-Eleven first because there's this thing that came out recently that I really want. So I have this obsession that I've been trying to get this thing for the past couple of weeks, which is is the Reese's peanut butter cups with Oreos.
Okay.
Mm.
And Target apparently is supposed to have it. Every time when do like a Target order, they never have it. And then I was told by Ellie, shout out to our buddy Ellie,
Mm-hmm.
that she was saying that the 7-Eleven in her area, Colorado, which I was just like, maybe that's different, that they had it.
Are you surprised that they have them in Colorado?
No. So yeah, so I head to the 7-Eleven. I look
Mm-hmm.
around and then I see a bunch of other candies, and I'm just like, motherfucker.
Uh,
But since we at least hit up 7-Eleven, I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna get a Slurpee because it's been a minute.
nice, nice.
So I got the blue raspberry.
Okay,
Good.
She got
Good
the
choice.
red. You know, why is it wild cherry? Whatever the fuck, I don't remember.
it's red.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it.
Mhm.
I remember when I used to work in a movie theater. It used to be like, let me get the blue or let me
Let
get
me
the
get the
red.
red flavor, the blue flavor, and if you want,
Yeah,
mix them, please. Yeah.
Mhm.
purple.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so then after I grabbed that or whatever, we walking to go pay, and in my mind I'm just like, how they have the taquitos and the hot dogs or whatever, spinning, and I was like, God damn it, I haven't had taquitos in a minute. Let me get a couple taquitos. So
Fair.
I bought some taquitos or whatever, so I, decided since, we were hanging out, I was like, like we were going to go eat anyway, but that wasn't the actual meal to go out. So it was like, all right, you have one, I have one. But what sucks is the sticker that they had where, whatever is supposed to be the flavor, it wasn't
Mhm.
it wasn't the flavor.
It
I,
was eat this mystery meat, and we'll hand you'll tell
No,
you
so
if it's
yeah,
good.
so instead of getting the chicken in Monterey Jack, which which my friend Thorn jokingly said that the basic bitch taquito, and I was just like, go fuck yourself,
Yeah.
my favorite.
Wow.
No, but she's just
She's not wrong though.
yeah, but out of all the flavors, that one's pretty much the best one. Because to me, like I don't know what it is, it's like the buffalo chicken one is like for whatever reason they drench it too much in the in the Tabasco sauce, so it's just like
Well, it's
ugh.
buffalo.
So I
Buffalo is
got
supposed to be spicy.
the one that I had was like the ground beef one. I mean, it wasn't bad, but to me it was just like when you have your mind set on like this is the one that I want,
Mhm.
Yeah,
and then they
yeah.
pulled the fucking Lord Helmet or whatever and went fooled you. So that so then as we continue to walk, I see a Target and I go, let's go to Target. I want to see if they have it there because, as I was telling Brian earlier, that every time with this goal, like Target says that they have it, but every time I do an order from Target, they never have it.
Well, because I think it's mostly because they don't want to ship it to you because it's gonna take a couple days for
No,
them to get all
I'm
the
talking about
marketing
I'm
shit.
doing the regular like how you do like a grocery shopping.
Mm-hmm.
So I usually try to do that order. That is
Oh, okay,
usually the one
gotcha.
thing that they don't have for that order. So I'm like, God damn it. All right. So as we're in Target or whatever, we're just walking around, you know, trying to see if that candy was in the area, and then no luck. So we step out, and then we start to go walking to the place where she mentioned that she wanted to eat. which is a Korean barbecue chicken spot called
Mm,
BB.Q Chicken.
nice.
And when I went there, the way that they have it is that it's like a little like dining area, whatever. But before you come in, before you can go to the dining area, they
Hmm.
have the food on the side in the boxes already set.
Right.
Right. So I picked, she kind of mentioned like, since I've never had, she's like, maybe you want to try this as wings and then this as half a chicken. I was like, all right, fine. So I grabbed like there was like a sesame thing of 9 pieces of wings. And as I was telling Brian the other day, that I really have this gripe with big chicken that I don't think you can consider half a chicken or a third of a chicken wing a whole wing. I to me, like I'm just like I feel like I'm being cheated chicken.
Right.
Well, if you're eating a chicken wing for the to begin with, for me personally, like I
Because
feel
I mean,
like
like when
you're
you
being
order
cheated
regular,
in
like
general.
let's say for example, if you order from like the Chinese spot or whatever, and you ask for chicken wings and French fries, right, or
Hmm.
chicken wings and pork fried rice or whatever the fuck, right, you're getting the whole wing, even that little pterodactyl end or whatever, the end,
That
right?
has no meat on it, right?
Yeah,
Right.
but but it's so fried up that you could just probably just eat, like you could crunch it up and eat it as is and just full of deliciousness and grease, right? Whatever. But yeah, so I get that, and then we get the half a chicken of like a really spicy thing, but spicy in a good way. Like that even though it's spicy, it still has flavor. Because the one
Right.
thing, like my one thing that I hate is that people have this obsession of everything being like oh, everything has to be million Scovilles or whatever the hell. It's like, no, because at that point you're taking away flavor from the food. You just want to like fuck up your stomach, and you want to have the bubble guts and shits, right?
Hmm.
They just want to burn their assholes. Yeah, I get
Yeah,
it.
exactly, like
Yeah.
that Johnny Cash Ring of Fire. So yeah,
Hmm.
Oh
so
yeah.
Hmm. That's what he meant.
yeah,
Hmm.
so yeah, so but it was
I
like,
think that's gonna be the episode title, "The Ring of
what,
Fire."
didn't we have that as a title in the past?
I don't think we did. I don't think we
I
did.
don't. I don't remember.
All right. Well, so yeah,
But we could
so
do it
we
again.
get
It's all good.
that. We get the, what is it? The pickle radish, which is actually really good. Like it's like a little container. It's like because a little side, and of course going to Korean place, you gotta get kimchi.
For the most part, anything pickled is pretty good.
Yeah, but this one or whatever has like a sweetness, and so I like, and I'm like going back and forth with it. But my friend Marlon, like he, when he was telling me about it, like that something is like an acquired taste because not a lot of people really like that, like that flavor combination. Because when you think pickled, you think like sour, and I was like, I'm like, "No, not really."
Oh, so
But
you talking about like the bread and butter pickles? Ugh.
oh, dude, that fuck you. That's my favorite.
That's why you like it. That's why.
Yeah, that's why whatever you're dropping weight, and I'm still about the same.
Whatever.
No, like like me or whatever. I'm gonna stop. I'm like the forever fat man. Steve, on the other hand, or whatever, is like getting strong now.
Yeah, I guess. I guess.
But yeah, but yeah, we have our food, enjoying great conversation, and after the food and everything's said and done, we had to split ways because she had to work the next day, and at the same time it's just like, do you really want to be in the city, especially busy on the Saturday afternoon, late afternoon,
Of
especially like
course.
right next to like one of the mini Korean festivals that they were having that weekend.
Who doesn't want to be there though? It's a great thing.
I
It's
mean,
a
like the
fun
thing
time.
is this, is like, I love that you have the good smells and the bad smells. Is like, so as we're walking to that place that she mentioned, right? When you first walk in, you smell food, delicious, and then you smell like burnt. I don't know. That's like the most you can, like. It's like that you can explain it as fucking. You just smell burnt, right?
Yeah,
And then
as long as you smell burnt and not assholes, I guess that makes sense. That's fair.
Yeah.
oh no, that's the pretentious people that are in that neighborhood. But whatever. So,
That's fair. That's
but
fair. That's fair.
then when you're walking, then you smell like perfumes and stuff, and I was like, it's a good mix, man. Like you smell food first, and then burnt, and then like prettiness.
It's just it all blends together, dude.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm saying that, but it just kind of fucks with you a little bit, like but it was just a nice time. And then when I got home, I called my boy Marlon, and we were playing Pokemon for a bit, and yeah, And then when it comes to shows, of course, up to date with Peacemaker, fucking amazing.
Oh, so
Okay.
good.
Hmm.
Uh, I got a new game, but I haven't played it yet because I've been on this whole like it's like a Pokemon rant right now.
Mm,
That Pokemon they released well they were supposed to have this special distribution from GameStop that they're supposed to give like these cards with a code for the shiny box legendaries, right? Which is like these Pokemon were shiny locked that you couldn't play. You like if let's say if you somehow get this or whatever, you could get your account kind of banned or whatever the fuck.
Hmm.
okay.
So they finally released this thing. So GameStop decided to to release these codes. And the thing that sucks though is apparently from people online posting from GameStop and all these other things that all they got were like 50 cards for distribution per
Oh
store.
shit. Damn.
And apparently I went that same day to go, but I didn't go early morning. I was told by the store, the whatever, the clerk, that
Hmm.
it was like, oh no, that was done within the hour. There were people like waiting online for these fucking codes, like motherfucker. All right. So
That's yeah.
but what I
Like
thought was cool was that my boy Marlon got me one of the codes, at least so I can get one of them, right? So that shout out to him. But still, it was just like the way that they handled this was just so unprofessional. So apparently they got so much backlash that now they're printing out more more codes or whatever, and they're gonna push it to the stores ASAP.
okay.
So and then the other thing was that apparently people were like taking these codes, selling them online, like minimum $30 to try to get these codes, like on eBay and
That
other.
sounds about right. That sounds about
No,
right.
Yeah.
dude, the highest that I've seen was like 200. I was like, who the fuck is gonna pay 200? But then I was like, sorry, motherfuckers will probably pay 200.
Probably so.
People would. People would.
Yeah.
Just like people like now they have like Magic the Gathering. They have so many other decks now
Oh, dude,
based on
The Spider-Man one looks pretty cool.
yeah, but they also have like a Doctor Who deck. They have of course Spider-Man that they also have a bunch of other ones that are
Dude,
like
they have a horror
other
themed
amazing.
one
They
too.
have a Chucky one.
Yeah,
They have a
that
Chucky
one I seen.
one which is and I'm just like
Dude, I have
they're
not like
charging
play. I
so
have.
much money for for a whole
w-
box and it's like why?
Let me
Yeah,
tell
it's
you something right
ridiculous.
now, and it's the truth, right? And I think you know this about me, Steve. That in high school, junior high school, I played Magic the Gathering.
Oh
And
no, for sure. I totally get it. I totally understand that
no,
part
no, no.
playing it
But
when you're
after a
younger.
while, like it was just getting ridiculous with like all these like
Yeah.
expansion packs and everything like that. That after a while, it's just like yo, I'm too broke for this. I'm gonna
Hmm.
stop.
Yeah. Yeah, for
It's like
sure.
saying as a kid growing up or whatever, like like I talked about playing Dungeons and Dragons that like you was like the books were like 25, $30. Someone got
Hmm.
the book and you shared it with your friends so you can do stuff.
Yeah. And make a
Yeah.
photocopy of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like you try to get like the cheapest dice because dice were expensive too back then.
Hmm.
Nowadays or whatever, you can get custom made dice for like less than like less than $10.
Yep.
Yeah.
And to me, I was just like, you know what? Like, I remember the good times of the D&D, man. But whatever. But so yeah. So when it comes, so the game that I going, so let's skip that Pokemon thing because it's just gonna piss me off. So I got they because of Mario 40th anniversary, 40th anniversary of Super Mario.
Uh-huh.
I bought the thing for the Switch of Mario Galaxy 1 and 2.
Okay.
So,
Didn't you have those already?
well, remember it was for the Wii, the Wii and the Wii U.
Okay. Okay.
Those games came out back then, and they were not like on the whatever they have like little emulators that you can play certain games on, and they weren't
Okay.
released on that because Cash Grab Mario. I'm just saying.
Hmm.
Duh.
So I bought it, but I have not played it yet.
Yeah.
Because I've been on between Pokemon and playing Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge because
Okay.
I was helping my friend.
Couldn't you have waited till it went on like sale or something?
Let me tell you something about Nintendo. Ladies and gentlemen, gather around, kids. Let's talk about Nintendo. A lot of their main, like properties and stuff like that, never really go down in price. the like the set like like secondary like games or whatever and stuff like that may go down in price, but any main Nintendo thing
Mm-hmm.
usually stays on that price.
I guess that's probably why I never really give a fuck about Nintendo. That's fair. Makes
Well, I
sense.
mean,
Okay.
like remember growing up in the '80s and everything, that Nintendo was my thing, and it will still always be the like like my go-to thing because that's how I got into gaming, and it was always Nintendo.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I'm like I'm gonna play it eventually, whatever. But I'm so excited because the new Pokemon game's coming out in 2 weeks. So I'm just like fuck all this Pokemon. So it comes out the week after Comic Con, which Comic Con is this coming week. So
Hmm.
I'm geek excited about that. So
That's fair. That's fair.
That's fair.
yeah, the only thing that just kind of sucks though is, as I mentioned before we started recording or whatever, it's like, oh man, super budget, motherfucker. Like, these
Mm-hmm.
are the
Yeah.
kind of times where I wish that, some kind of like benefactor came out of nowhere. It's like, you know, uh, here's a little mini. For a second, I had a glitch on my computer because I
It's all
guess
good. Yeah. Yeah.
what the fuck
This is
It's
the
okay.
errors. It's the errors
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
is the errors tour?
Yeah.
Move over, Taylor Swift.
Hmm. It's the era of errors. Yep.
Uh-huh.
I guess we're sticking with that title.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm down for it.
Dude, that is hilarious that just fucking happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude,
I'm
that
excited.
fucking his big Nintendo that just like no, 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 not today.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
You
Stop
can
talking
still know
shit
my
about us, and
voice.
they're like, stop shitting on us because we will kill you anyway. So yeah,
Oh man, I'm gonna come out of nowhere. I'm gonna see like since they know my favorite Pokemon of all time is Bulbasaur, they're gonna be like a little Bulbasaur, like real life, whatever, and I'm gonna get killed with Razor Leaf.
that's creepy, dude.
That's a little creepy.
Whatever. Big Nintendo.
No, like I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying like as far as like seeing real life Pokemon, it's fucking
That that
creepy.
that's a little scary.
Dude,
Yeah.
to see like a mini like a the size of like a 5-year-old, 6-year-old, you know, bee, you know, instead of having like paws has like needle stingers has fucking fists. Like I
Hmm.
can think it to myself like imagine if you had like I don't even know what you call the bugophobia or whatever the fuck, but imagine you see like a bee like that whatever like we're all gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah. I can imagine that, and that's not cool. It's very
But
creepy.
yeah,
No.
and then the other game that I have in reserve that but that doesn't come out to doesn't come out till December is the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. So it's all the old school, you know, like I think it's like the first 3 or 4 Mortal Kombat games.
Oh, nice.
Hmm.
So like I don't need it, but I want it.
Okay. Very cool, sir.
And
Very
I'm
cool.
up to date on One Piece except for today, so I gotta watch the episode after this.
Nice.
Oh,
Very cool. Very cool.
All right, so Brian, what you been up to, dude?
Yeah, man.
am I still here?
Yeah, you're still
Uh,
here.
Maybe.
uh, hopefully without errors.
You're not a figment of our imagination yet.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna exit and come back to see if that goes. So
Okay.
Okay.
all right.
Uh, things have been good. So I'm also up to date on Peacemaker.
Nice.
I thought last week's episode was just fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, this whole season has been amazing.
Nice.
Uh, I know James Gunn said we were unsure for getting a season 3, and I'm sort of bummed about this, but I know that these characters are not done.
Right, of course.
These are James Gunn's, babies. Like there's more to come with everybody from the show. Uh, so aside from Peacemaker, watched a couple of things recently. Um, movie wise, I watched A Working Man with Jason Statham.
Okay.
It's just another one of those Statham gonna do Statham
Yeah,
things movie.
yeah, yeah. How far does Statham have to do more Statham things?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I also went on a small Statham kick and revisited Wrath of Man and The Beekeeper.
You're what up, Ellie? What's good?
And then most recently, I watched the 2025 version of The Naked Gun.
Ooh, fancy.
And I gotta say, it really held up to the standards of the old school Liam Neeson one, the Leslie Nielsen ones.
Nice.
Um, the dry humor was there, done in that modern time. Pam Anderson was great. The chemistry between the two of them. There's one scene in this movie that rivals the original romantic scene from the first movie,
That's pretty cool.
and I, I, I won't spoil it because people still need to see it, but it it uses a snowman that was brought to life by an incantation. Um,
Nice. Nice.
yeah. Aside from that, last night I watched The Lost Bus, based on a true
Oh yeah, that was
story.
on. Is that on like Amazon or something like that? Or
It's on Apple.
ah,
So The Lost Bus is this true story of the bus driver and the teacher that saved the 22 kids from the elementary school during the massive fire that took out a good chunk of California in 2018.
mm-hmm.
Um, where shockingly, despite 13,000 plus homes being eliminated, only 85 people perished, which is sort of amazing that
Oh wow.
that's the small turnaround.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
but because I watched The Naked Gun a few days before I watched The Lost Bus, when I saw at the end of the movie, they do uh, they do like the update of like, what the teacher and what the bus driver and who took the blame and blah, blah, blah for the true story
Mm-hmm.
thing. Now, there's one moment in Naked Gun where so Busta Rhymes is in it, and he's being
Really?
interrogated as one of the bank robbers from the beginning of the movie that you see
Okay.
that you see in the original trailer where he's the schoolgirl. And so like it's he's being interrogated by Liam Neeson, and he pulls out his folder and he's like, I see that you spent 25 years. I see that you did 25 years for manslaughter.
Yeah. Yep.
So then going back to The Lost Bus, I'm watching this
Man's
thing.
laughter.
I'm seeing this thing, and the PG&E, who is the Pacific Grid and Energy Company, were found guilty of manslaughter, of well, involuntary manslaughter of 84 out of 85 that died.
Jesus.
So
Okay.
I was like, oh, they were found guilty for 84 counts of man's laughter,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
I just can't not see that.
Yeah. Yeah. It reminds me of us, right? We were
Exactly,
charged. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aside from that, I'm still watching Abbott Elementary. I'm almost caught up with the fourth season. I know the fifth season started last week. I think I mentioned I watched Black Rabbit on Netflix last episode with Jude
Mm-hmm.
Law, with Jude Law
Yes.
and Jason Bateman. Uh,
Yes.
as, Aside from that, I've basically just been revisiting the Arkham games.
Okay.
Um, so it's crazy how Arkham Asylum dropped in '09 for Xbox 360 and played decent for the time for that, style of gaming. And then when they remastered it and it came out for the PS4, uh it played like shit.
Yeah.
I beat it on the 4, but then I was like, well, I needed a game. I had beaten Gears of War, the remaster recently, and I'm like, well, I want something else. I don't want to have to buy a game. I know eventually I'll get the Metal Gear remake, but
Mm-hmm.
like, um, I was like, well, I have the Arkham stuff on my hard drive. I'm like, I might as well play it. And I gotta say, Arkham Asylum played better now than it did in '09.
Really?
Yeah, something
That's
about the
good.
PS5.
Well, yeah. It's a
Um,
fucking PS5,
yeah, yeah.
and they they
And
they ironed out some of the glitches that were there.
they ironed out a ton of glitches.
Yeah.
But what's really cool is that in all the years playing this game and all the endless times I've played it, there's that one little secret in Asylum that explains basically when Rocksteady was going to do Arkham City.
Mm-hmm.
I finally found the secret room that's not on any map.
Really?
Yeah, it's in the warden's office. You have to put the explosive gel in three very random spots on the wall, and just keep going until you get it. And it must have taken me like 3 or 4 tries. And I'm like, okay, I got. And then next thing you know, the wall exploded, and I found like this room with like the map of the city and like all the little random shit that leads into this game. And I was like, oh shit,
Nice.
yeah. So aside from that stuff, yeah, not a lot going on. Just you know, just regular stuff. Just also eh, looking at the Yankee score right now, and they're getting obliterated by Toronto 2 days in a
Yeah,
row.
yeah, yeah. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, we're not gonna stare at that anymore. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So aside from that, how are you? What's new, Steve?
Hey, shit. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. It's been another amazing week full of fun times.
Stop
You know,
lying. This is all work.
well, yeah, it's work. It's work. The regular work is not so fun. The regular work not so fun. My other work, pretty fun indeed. Um, I was a little sick this past week. Like I had a little bit of a cold that like really,
Is
really
it
made
like
me
the
feel
little
like
slight
shit.
change of weather, that kind of fucked with you,
But
or
the shit
something
is
else?
like, I guess you can say it's a change in weather, but the fact that we're in Florida and Florida's weather never really fucking changes. It's like, why am I getting like a cold? And like, it was just weird. It was just weird. It could be because like I tend to be sometimes around, not sometimes, but a lot of times, to be around thousands of people at a time.
That could
But
be it. I mean, you
it
sort of
could
deal
be.
with.
That one
I do,
person
I do,
walking
I
by
do, I
you,
deal with grown children that don't know how to wash their hands and shit. Yeah.
Hmm.
and just out of nowhere, like with that sneeze, that you see the particles flying, and you're just like, no, trying to dodge it like the
Right.
Matrix and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah. 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 That could be it. That could be it. But yeah, I felt like shit for a couple days, and then
You
like,
try to dodge it like Neo, and then because since you're up there in age or whatever, it's like, my back.
ow, ow.
Fuck,
Yeah,
sciatica.
yeah, pretty much. No, but yeah, no, I'm good now. I'm alive. I'm all right.
Why did
Everything's
Brian's
pretty
life
much
sound
on the
like a
system.
like a like a bicycle horn?
It was a good one though. It's a good. It's a good little bicycle horn. Um,
Do the thing, Brian. It reminds me of Shrek. Do the roar.
yeah, yeah, right.
I love you, Daddy.
Oh man. No, but everything is a little bit better. It's a little copacetic. Um, one thing that like really bothers me sometimes when I'm working, especially at the stadium, is that there are people that want to work with us, want to be part of our team, and they don't do their job. I get it. Yes, it's a volunteer type thing. Okay, you volunteer to work because, of course, you want to work, you want to make money. But I had people at the last game on on Friday, which was a USF game, where everybody was cool. I had 70 people on my staff, and I'm working with them. Everybody's cool. Everybody's good. But one person, before the game even started, I put them in their places or whatever, got them situated in their positions for the day.
Hmm.
One person, I have her in one spot. I'm like, yo, just chill here. Look up into the stands because we're usually on the field. Just look up into the stands, make sure nobody's trying to jump over. Just keep everybody clear. So before the game even starts, literally like 10 minutes before the game even starts, I look over because I'm giving somebody a break. I'm like, yo, just go to the bathroom, come back.
Hmm.
I look over to her position, and she's sitting at the steps, sleeping. Like not even like just doze off. She's like with her head back, mouth open, like.
Full,
Dude,
full on.
let me tell you right now, that right there is gonna be like a viral, video somewhere.
She's full on catching flies.
Yo, for real, for real. So like, I move from my position because I'm like, yo, listen, like it's early in the game. It's early before anything even starts. Yes,
Okay.
the crowd they opened up the doors. They got people coming in. I go over. I'm like, listen, like you need to not fall asleep. You need to be up. You're supposed to be at the top. You're supposed to be standing there. You're supposed to be watching. And then as the game goes, you go to the bottom, and then you keep watching, keep doing what you got to do.
Right.
She was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'll be up. I'll be up. I'll be up. So she stands up and she gets back to the top or whatever, and she does that or whatever. And the other dude comes back, and I keep going back and forth. And I tell this one dude that's with me, I'm like, listen, like, keep an eye on her. Just keep an eye. Don't do anything. Just keep an eye. And if you see something, just wave me down or something. So I'm like, all right.
Right.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
literal,
Exactly.
motherfucker.
Yeah. 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 So I'm like, okay, fine. So I go. I keep walking around because I gotta basically
You gotta make sure everybody's
watch
okay.
over my 17 people from other than her, like my 16 people. So I'm going back and forth. I'm making sure everybody's cool. And then I'm giving somebody I have a breaker, so they're giving them a break or whatever, one person a break. And the dude comes back, he's like, listen, like when I went towards the bathroom or whatever, close to where she is, she's asleep on the steps again.
She a narcoleptic? Like what the actual fuck?
I don't know what the fuck it was. So I find the manager that's with me. I'm like, listen, he needs to come with me because I'm sending this chick home. I can't have a person just literally falling asleep here all day. So I go back over there. We both see her knocked out on the steps.
Oh my god.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, it would have been even better. Let's say, like not just knocked out, but I'm talking about like, that whole
Yo,
knock out.
I don't think I heard. That's the funny shit is like she's at the steps. The steps. There's tons of fans in front of her, right?
Hmm.
Obviously, there's tons of fans in front of her. But they're not only just that, but like there's a bunch of cheerleaders cheering behind her. So I'm like, how can you fall asleep with cheerleaders cheering behind you and people screaming in front of you? It doesn't make any sense to me.
None.
And I'm just like, what is going on? So I go up to her. I'm like, listen, are you okay? She's like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I tell the manager, listen, this is the second time she falls asleep. She's got to go. He's like, yo, let's go. He takes her and she takes her to sign out. We're like, yo, go home. And then he comes back and tells me, I don't know what the fuck she's doing, but she went home on a bicycle. So I'm like, oh my god, hopefully she doesn't fall asleep riding a bike on her way home.
God damn it! Now you got me thinking about South Park or whatever. Davi, I'm
but
gonna ride my
but
little
but
bicicleta.
but this would sound very weird, but also this is Florida.
It is, it is, it is, it is. And but the biggest thing that I didn't that I
Mhm.
excluded from the story was when I went over to the lady the first time. I noticed that she had no front teeth. So again, that makes sense with the Florida.
Hmm.
Christ.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that was my fun experience at the USF game.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man.
It made me sad. I was like, come on, man. Like, what are you doing? Like, I get it. We all have our vices. We all have our things.
Hmm.
But when you're at an event like this, doing things in front, and you're like passing out in front of, literally about right in front of the section where she was at. There's a good 400 or 500 people in front of her. On top of the cheerleaders are behind her. I'm just like, what are you doing, dude? Like, come on. It's just not. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Again, I get it. People have their vices, people have their things. And you could have been sick of under medication, but if that was the case, you should have told me. Okay, I have narcolepsy. I have took medication earlier. I'm this and that, and this and that. But none of that was said. Because at that point, if that was the thing, I would have been like, okay, cool. So I'll put you somewhere else. I'll put you in another
Yeah,
spot that you're not gonna have a chance to sit down.
Listen, you did your job, so like you did everything that you had to do correctly. So there isn't really any that big of a deal. Then just kind of sucks is you're one less person.
yeah,
Yeah, that's one. It was one less person that I had on my team, but that's okay because I had enough people to actually make up for that.
Okay.
and they were all awake.
And exactly, they were all awake and they were all ready, and they all laughed because I was like, "What the fuck."
I can see right now, like like post game or whatever the fuck that everyone's just talking about, like who am I? Who am I? Who am I?
It just sucked that I had to of course I had
Oh no, no,
employee that
dude. Like
left.
I get it that that you're concerned. Like maybe she needed the money or whatever for some stuff, but at the
No, for
same
sure. Like,
at
but
the
like
same
you're
time,
coming
you
to
still
work,
no. By saying, but at the same time, as a manager, you had to do the right decision.
Yeah,
Especially the whole thing of like you don't want to get your team in
right?
trouble,
Exactly. You don't
and
want to get
especially
him in
like
trouble for sure.
like let's say for example, if you would have let her stay, right?
Mm-hmm.
It could have been a lot worse because then you would have
Right.
probably got
Exactly.
like an earful or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. No. Not even just that. Like, if another manager walked by at the
hmm
same moment that they saw her pass out, they were like, "Yo, what is going on over here?
Magic comes on over that just points out, what the
What are you
fuck is
doing?"
this?
well, maybe she in you know what?
Like, what?
Maybe
What?
she
Right.
maybe she needed the money for caffeine.
Sure. Say something. Say something. That's the biggest thing. Like, yo, let me know what you need. I am
hmm
here to help you. Just like you're here to help me, I'm here to help you and make sure that you do a good thing and you
Right.
have a good time while you're at your job.
hmm
What if she would have answered you? Got any rocks?
Yeah.
And
Shazam!
then at that point, I would have definitely been like, "Yo, cool, all right, cool, go home, bye. I don't got any rocks. You can go kick them."
Yeah. Oh, damn, you beat me to it. I don't got any rocks, but you can go kick them.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, I was like, no, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. I don't. I had to already put on. Listen, like, don't bring her back because I'm pretty sure she's gonna do the same thing again, and I'm pretty sure she's probably done the same thing previously.
hmm
So I don't want her back. And if you bring her back, don't put her on my team. I don't need that. I don't want to deal with that shit again. This is the first time that I've really dealt with an employee or a person on my team that actually like does some shit like that.
Oh, dude, you just reminded me of a story that I have of there was one year that I worked at Giant Stadium, the old one before they did, the new
Hmm.
MetLife or whatever.
Before MetLife,
hmm
right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, BM bowel movement. Yeah, but whatever. So my friend helped me get like a gig or whatever, even though it was seasonal, to work at Giant Stadium. So my first day, mind you, working at concession, no problem, everything like that, and to find out by the end of the first day, there was a couple that was arrested for stealing funds, you
Yeah,
know,
that sounds about right.
and they were in our bus, and my friend and I were talking with them. So we're just like, yo,
Nice,
what happens to that couple? And was like, oh, yo, you didn't hear? They got arrested.
nice.
So
Yeah,
to me, I'm just like, wow, this is a great way, like a great first day.
it really is. No, it
hmm
really not. It isn't, but no, yeah, I get it.
But yeah, but I will admit though, like even though it was a seasonal job and everything like that, it was pretty fun. What I thought was hilarious was that whenever people see me, they were like, oh, they see like big dude, like you like football, like I'm not a football fan. Then why are you working here? Money.
Yeah, we don't have to like something to actually do something.
Exactly.
Yeah, like he's like I got bills like everybody else.
Yeah, like I'm glad that I get to do the things that I do with my jobs
hmm
Yeah.
because I
Other
enjoy
than the
these
cool, like
things.
other than the cool, adventures or whatever, you have also the misadventures, and then you get stories for the
Like
podcast.
exactly. Like this misadventure was a story.
I don't know why, but now I want to see like an animated short about like the misadventures of that girl.
Right. Yeah. 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 That'd be interesting. That'd be pretty fun.
And I bet
Um,
you, like, the dream sequence or whatever is like so fucking amazing. Like
right?
she's fighting
She's
like
flying. She's flying. She's
cybernetic
flying.
dragons.
She's flying on a unicorn, fighting a cybernetic dragon.
Wee! On an adventure,
Yeah.
slay
It's Adventure
cybernetic
Time.
dragons.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That was a fun time. And then yesterday I was working an event at the Yingling Arena that it was actually like a worship concert. Um and it wasn't bad. Like, granted, yes, of course I listened to a lot more heavier things and a lot more on the other side of everything, but it was actually a really fun show. They had a whole, not necessarily a choir, but they had like three different artists come up, and it was like one of them was like six different singers, and then they had after that singer they had a preacher come on and he preached for like a good 30 minutes, and then they had another dude come up and a duo come out and sing, and then the one dude was like doing a whole thing was like, oh yeah, well, if you donate, if you give us this donation, we'll give it to these kids or whatever. They have a video of these kids that are like Ghana or something, like, oh
Mhm.
yeah, we could make this donation and it'll help them, get water close to them and shit like that, which is pretty cool. And then they had the last dude was Crowder, who's been around for a good amount of time. He's actually pretty good. But he put on a hell of a show. It was really fun. It was a really fun time. It was a really fun time. Um, and then today I've been getting everything ready for today's show, which is fun. But then I've also watched a few things that I was like, "Oh yeah." The biggest thing
you,
that I
you
watched.
Randy Savage?
Oh yeah, brother. Yeah, brother.
Oh, you just also reminded me another thing.
Of
My
course.
friend surprised me with a gift a couple days ago. So I don't know if you
Really?
know that they had this collab of WWE and Garbage Pail Kids, right?
I did not know that.
So yeah, but this kind of old. So he got me like it's like a four-figure set. Like it's
Hmm.
single, but so it was Andre the Giant, Macho Man Randy Savage, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Ultimate Warrior. And they're in the style of the
Nice.
Garbage Pail Kids, and I was just like,
Nice.
it's fucking amazing. Like like
That's pretty dope.
I love my friends.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty fucking
Yeah.
cool, actually. Um, yes. So as far as what I was watching, something I was very excited for, and I loved it so much that I watched it twice.
So
Um,
nice you watch it twice.
yeah, exactly. And what I watched twice was VHS Halloween. Came
Oh,
out
that's
on
right. Because
Friday.
I called you while you were watching it before you were
Yeah,
getting ready for work,
right,
and like hearing you like kid chuckle or whatever was like I'm happy for Steve. Steve is enjoying himself before
dude.
before dealing with narcoleptic Nancy.
No, that was the day after. That was the day after. That was the day after. Because that was this. That was before the worship show.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, it was so fucking good.
Oh my God, that's a Garbage Pail Kid name too.
So fucking good. Nice.
No, narcoleptic Nancy.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, no. VHS Halloween is awesome. It's so fucking good. It's six different stories. So if it's five main stories and then there's one like crossover one that happens throughout the entire movie. Um, it's about almost 2 hours long. It's so good. Each one is just completely different, and I love it. It's a huge anthology series. If you ever seen any of the VHS movies, you'll see it follows the same type of structure, but every VHS is completely different. Every single that they've done about six or seven of them, and this one is
I just don't
awesome.
want to see the Arbor Day one because I'm just thinking about the the rape tree from fucking Evil Dead.
Mm.
No, this is the only one that they've done really that's based on a holiday. You can say,
Okay.
yeah. So like every other one's been like, oh yeah, they've had different themes to them. Like one of them was like the 90s, the other one was like 2000s, and one of them the 70s. So like they have different themes to them, but this is the first one. It's like, oh yeah, this is specifically with Halloween. So every skit or every segment of this was based on Halloween type things.
Nice.
Yeah, one of my favorite ones was this one that they called Take One Piece or whatever. Like it was based on candy. It was actually called Candy, right?
I
So
got excited. Like One Piece, you say?
not One Piece. It's not 1,000 episodes. Um,
1,100. What?
so yeah, uh-huh. So you have these older kids. They come around and they're like, oh yeah, they just have a bowl in the on the driveway. They have the bowl there, like, oh
Oh,
yeah,
like
and they
old
have
school
a sign.
status. So the way
Right.
they would have
They
it, like
have
in
they have a
suburbs.
sign that says take one piece only. So the kids come and they're like, "Oh, this says one piece only, but nobody's watching." So of course they're being douchebags. So they put their hand and they grab like a few pieces, and then as they're taking their hand off, another hand grabs them from the bottom and starts pulling them down. And they're like, "Oh, let go, let go, let go." And you look at the bottom, and the camera pretty much goes underneath the table, and there's nothing there. And they drag the person's whole body in, and then
Oh,
everybody that's
into the
holding them,
bowl.
yeah, they drag them into the bowl, and then once they enter the bowl, they wind up in a house, and they see this dude that's kind of like, what the fuck is that? It's this human looking dude, but his head is like a lollipop head,
Sucker.
and yeah, pretty much he's like a sucker or whatever, and he's like, oh, you only supposed to take one at a time. You're only supposed to take one each, and they slowly start getting killed off in this little house in the most gnarliest of ways. It is so good, so brutal, so awesome. I'm laughing and I'm smiling of the brutality that I saw. It was so good. And then the other one was Dr. Morpheus or Morpheus or whatever, his haunted house, which is pretty cool too. It's about this kid that he as he grew up, his dad was like always like, oh yeah, we're gonna have fun, we're gonna have a little haunted house and stuff like that. And the kid was excited for it all his life, and then as he got older, he's like, oh, I don't want to deal with this shit anymore. And the dad is like, oh, he's trying to get him back into the spirits of everything. And he sees this album, and he plays this album, and this album pretty much creates a big haunted house. And then they start bringing people into this house, and then they start playing the disco, whatever, the record, and the record catches fire, and then it automatically opens the gates to hell. And then everybody starts to go into the gates, and then everything just starts going crazy, and everybody starts dying off, and everything. It's fucking nuts. Everybody that went into the house pretty much got killed off. It's fucking bananas. It is a fantastic fucking watch. I definitely suggest you guys watch VHS Halloween. It's out on
Ba-dum,
Shutter right now.
ba-dum, ba.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
No. You don't remember the reading Rainbow, whatever, when you recommend something at the end. Ba-dum, ba.
Yeah. And I think there was another one I watched that I was like, oh, this is pretty cool too. Let me see which one it was. Hold on, let me look at my list. Because of course I have lists of everything.
Of course you do.
Intermission music. While Steve
Yeah,
looks up his shit.
yeah. It's not
Intermission,
that.
intermission,
No, it's not an
intermission.
intermission. It's not an intermission. It's a good one. Um,
No, I'm talking
Zombies,
about.
Marvel Zombies. I really enjoyed Marvel Zombies. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, that's a
Uh,
hard. That's a no for me.
that's fine. That's fine. I get it. I get it.
Yeah, because remember, Brian is not really an animation guy, so.
That's
No, I
fine.
never cared for the Marvel Zombies thing.
Oh, I mean, the
Again, that's fair.
the one story when they had it, in the what was it, the What If? That was
Yeah,
actually one of the best ones.
yeah. But it pretty much goes off of that, and it continues that, and you have Blade in there, which is pretty fucking cool. It's
Is
not
it
really
Mahershala?
played.
Is it Mahershala Ali?
It's
No,
based off of his physical, like you see him and it looks like him,
But it's not his
but it's
voice.
a different voice. It's a different voice.
So in other words, we're never getting this movie.
We might,
dude.
we might,
Apparently,
we
from
have
all the
him
stuff
in
that's
there.
been
We
happening or
might.
whatever, at this point, I like, it's not even like they kept saying like that it was, what was it? They kept trying to rewrite it or whatever the hell. I forget like the whole
Hmm.
story, but there's like it hasn't been pushed forward. So
Yeah, it's in limbo, but it's coming. It's gonna happen eventually.
Coming, maybe.
Right, 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 right. It's coming slowly. Yeah.
You got
Um.
to tickle the balls, tickle the balls.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, yeah. That's the most. I also been listening to a lot of music too. This one band that I was like, oh, I like it. I like it. They've been around for a little bit, but I like literally went in and I started listening to it this past week. This band called Igor with like three R's. Um, they're awesome.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
they're
yes.
fucking great. They're fucking great, dude. They're I think they're from Finland or something. But they go from crazy death metal to EDM to operatic to classical, a little bit of everything, all on one
Kind of
album,
reminds me of
and it's
Electric
fucking
Callboy.
fantastic. No, see, but Electric Cowboy is different. Electric Cowboy is just like EDM and metal. This one
Yeah.
is not. It's completely different. It has a lot of different things tied into it,
Okay.
which is why I enjoyed it. So I definitely suggest that. Definitely check that out. I told Mario about it, which I was thinking about Mario. We were talking about it, and we were like, "Yo, like maybe we'll bring back turntables." So we'll see.
That'll be cool. Then also bring Charlie back into it as well.
Oh no, for sure, for sure. But it depends because Charlie's always, he's always working.
Busy.
He's always doing.
Yeah,
He's
I know.
pretty busy, especially like with doing like
Well, or
his
his
work.
work.
Yeah, yeah, but not just his work, but also like getting his lesson plans and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
It
yeah,
still coincides with work, bro. I'm just saying.
yeah, yeah. But like I'm talking about like not physically being in school, but doing shit at home that has to deal with work. But yes, work, fine.
Because the lesson plan or whatever, that's part of work. I'm just saying.
That's what I said. I said okay, fine, it's work. But it is what it is. Whatever.
No, but
Um,
like what we said before, or I said before, that commend Charlie that he worked his ass off to get to the position where he's at. So
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely, and I'm absolutely proud of him, dude. He's
same
he's he's
here.
my boy. He's my love man. I love him.
Yeah, that's
But yeah,
that's hermano, man. That's family. Oh,
oh,
I'm
Yeah.
absolutely,
sorry,
dude.
family.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
You don't got
So we're just
friends.
about
You got family.
yeah, exactly, exactly. We're just about an hour in, so
Yeah,
let's get into some geek shit.
yeah.
Let's
Uh
do
oh.
it and play it. Damn it. Okay, now you're not working, fucker.
Wait, hold on. We can do it.
Geek shit.
There we
Geek
go.
shit.
Yeah, Jesus. I had to
Delayed geek
fucking like.
shit.
I had to. This is this fucking thing. Like I don't know
All
what's
I
going
picture
on
is
today.
Steve is just like like if he has a touchscreen or whatever, like fucking work, fucking work, fucking work.
No, I'm not that retarded. No,
And now we're canceled.
no, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Um, no, I don't know what's going on, but whatever. We're here.
Dude, I'm just thinking, like I said before, maybe like with the new update, like it's still they're still patching
It's
up
still
some
being
shit.
weird. Whatever. Whatever. We're here. We're making it work. Um, so I guess first piece of news that we got. Uh, AEW and DC have a little bit of a partnership coming soon, especially for, as you're going to, Alex. They're gonna have a partnership with AEW and DC for New York Comic Con. That's happening this week, and it's pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. They have pretty much artists that we know, obviously, not necessarily artists, but I'm talking about people that we know as wrestlers. So all the wrestlers are gonna be on the screen on the cover. Um, for the most part, it looks pretty fucking cool. We got people from like uh who is it? It's gonna be like a long story or whatever. It's gonna be Mercedes, obviously, Will Ospreay, Darby Allin, John Moxley, Swerve Strickland, Hangman Page, Timeless Tony Storm, Willow Nightingale, Orange Cassidy, Kenny Omega, along with Aquaman, Batman, Nightwing, Guy Gardner, John Stewart, Hawk Girl, Satana, Wonder Woman, and Harley Quinn. And it's gonna be a whole, interpromotional type thing or whatever. And then they're also gonna have a um a couple panels in at the Javits, which will be pretty cool. It's gonna be heroes, villains, and the spaces in between. We're gonna have pro wrestling and comic storytelling coming together in a one panel.
Yeah, I
Which
think
will,
what is it? Pro Wrestling Tees has a like a whole booth and everything like that, or something. Is it Pro Wrestling Tees or Ringside? I forget. It's one of the two, and they're
Nice.
gonna have a bunch of a bunch of AEW stars there, and you know who else is gonna be
Mm-hmm.
there? Everyone's favorite actor that does pretty much everything, Paul Waterhouse.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, he's
Who
everywhere.
he was literally in the Naked Gun reboot.
Yeah, yeah,
I remember him as Mole Man.
yeah.
I
He did
still have not
fantastic.
seen that movie.
Well, give it a few weeks; it'll be on the plus.
Oh yeah.
Which one is that? Is it a Superman movie?
No,
No,
Fantastic
the
Four.
Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah. Never mind. Never mind. I'm dumb. Um, but yeah, there's gonna then AEW and DC's gonna have another panel or whatever, and signing with AEW stars as well on Saturday. But you need a wristband for it.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, fancy, fancy. But yeah, that should be kind of cool. Like I'm kind of upset that I'm not going, but uh, kind of glad that I'm not going because I don't want to spend that stupid amount of money to get in there. Um, but yeah, it should be fun. Yeah, and Mario says yes, it is for pro wrestling tees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, then, like now you got me like intrigued to see how much that thing is. Well, actually, you can ask Mario because hey Mario,
Mario knows
find
it all.
yeah, the great and wise Mario Kuskavi.
Mario's like Chat GPT.
It's chat. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, yeah, did you guys watch SNL last night with Bad Bunny?
It's fucking hilarious, dude.
ChatGPT.
No, I didn't. I need to see
Oh yeah,
that
you
one.
should
I
watch
need to
that. It
see
was
that
great.
one.
The only
Yeah.
clip that I saw was the K-pop Demon Hunters thing.
Oh, that was great.
That was hilarious. Oh, look at that. Mario says he can get you in. Look at that. Interesting. Interesting. He has connects. He has connects. He has
Nice.
connections.
ChatGPT.
Yeah, but the dude, this looks fucking cool. Like I'm like the cover looks freaking dope. I like it. I'm like, oh, this is dope. The way they put everything together and they make everything look, pretty much like the characters. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, because the last one that they did or whatever that was I think like a year or so ago looked
Mm-hmm.
pretty
Hmm.
cool too.
Yeah, yeah, they do a good job. Whoever's doing the art for these is pretty damn good at what they do.
Yeah, because
Next thing,
it was also an actual book too. Like they put it out there too.
right? Yeah, I like it. I like it. I'm a fan. Um, and then continue with things that we know and we've been I've been a fan of for a while. I know. I think Brian, you've been a fan of these, haven't you? You've been a fan of Scrubs. Did you like Scrubs?
No, I mean I've
Who was
tried.
it?
I've
Who
seen
was
a
it?
few.
Who was it? Who was it? I knew that I like really probably Charlie. Um,
Charlie seems like a Scrubs guy.
yeah, no, you're right. You're right. It is. He is a bit of a Scrubs guy.
You
Um,
walk up to him. You looked at the type of person that watches Scrubs. What?
it's not a
It'll
bad
be kind of
show. It's
hilarious.
not
Take that back. Take that back.
right. But they're rebooting Scrubs. A lot of the original cast is still gonna be in it. Um,
How?
which is
What? But didn't they reboot it like at least once before?
they probably did. They probably did. But this is like I guess a new version again. They came out. This news came out like 2 days ago, whatever. Um, but it looks like Vanessa Myers from SNL is gonna be in it.
Okay.
Uh, one of the dudes from K-pop Demon Hunter is gonna be one of the characters in it. Uh,
K-pop
probably.
taking over everything.
Yo, for real, for real. It's not. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But the original cast like Zach Braff's coming back, Donald Faison, Sarah Chalk, Judy Reyes, and John McKinley are gonna all be in it again, reprising their roles. It's gonna be pretty cool. I'm kind of excited for it. Like I enjoyed it. I watched a few episodes and it was pretty fun. I'm not gonna say like I've watched it religiously or that went back and watched it again, but it is pretty cool. Like it's cool that they're bringing like fun sitcoms like that back. would have been cool to have something brand new. Absolutely.
right?
But if you have something that works, you have something that works, might as well just roll with it.
Joking around like, did it though?
Yeah, it worked because it was around for a while. They had like what 8 seasons of it or some shit like that.
Probably did. It was just like the whole thing of there's only like a handful of like sitcoms like that that really,
No, they had
co-
9 seasons. Nine
okay.
Yeah,
seasons.
9 seasons before they
There's gonna be the
rebooted.
10th season coming. Yep. They're doing the reading for the 10th season right now.
I was gonna joke around saying it's like, oh my god, Scrubs born again.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um. So, continue with the news. Uh, DC. We love DC, right?
Of
Uh,
course,
yeah.
they gave us
yeah,
the greatest comic book hero of all time, Batman.
yeah. Now we have another fun hero that they're working on and possibly bringing. Um, Plastic Man, one of my favorites when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm. Used to love that
Um,
cartoon.
Dude, it was fantastic. It was so much
Mm-hmm.
fun. But it's true. It is in development in some way. Says James Gunn. They're working on working well. They're planning on doing a movie directed by Darren Aronofsky, which should be interesting. Darren
That's kind
Aronofsky.
of, yeah, very artsy and dark.
Yeah, I could
Yeah,
totally see a dark Plastic Man.
yeah.
Um, but this should be cool. It should be cool. It should be interesting for sure. Because I've always loved Plastic Man. I've always been interested in seeing like, oh yeah, what if they do
I
a
remember
Plastic
like
Man
the
movie?
cartoon from when we were kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what was it when they introduced him in was it Batman Brave and the Bold? And I think it was played the
Mm-hmm.
voice was Tom Kenny, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Brave and the Bold is very underrated.
Oh, dude, it's fucking fantastic. Diedrich
Yeah.
Bader as Batman, like I don't know, it
Mm-hmm.
worked.
It did.
Yeah, it worked perfectly. It worked perfectly. I was like, ooh, why can't we have Dietrich Bader more? More
The
Dietrich Bader.
world does not appreciate the Bader.
Pretty much. Pretty much. All they want is master debaters. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
No cunning
Um.
linguist.
Yeah. No cunning linguist this time. No.
poor shame.
Yeah. Poor shame. Poor shame. So, continuing with the geek news. We're friends of Predator, right? Predator's awesome. We know that Predator Badlands is coming very soon. The director teased that there could be a Arnold Schwarzenegger potential return in Predator Badlands. And I am
Dude, just to
totally
hear
down for
like
this, dude.
you're one ugly motherfucker.
Dude, that would be so fucking cool. But the potential of having Arnold after 38 years from the originals, like, yo,
God, it's that long. Jesus Christ.
yeah.
Dude,
Almost 4 decades since we had Predators,
I
dude.
don't know why.
Uh-huh.
Like you mentioned Arnold, and the only thing that keeps coming into my head is fucking Austrian Death Machine.
Of course, of
Uh-huh.
course. It's only right. It's only
What I
right.
what I what I love is the what was it from Total Brutal to the second album or whatever,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that they changed it from old school Arnold and they got like up to date Arnold voice or whatever.
Yeah, of course. You have to
Oh
switch it over just a little bit. You can't always have the Arnold, the classic Arnold.
yeah,
He has to grow. He has to grow. It's only right. Yeah, no, but this looks fucking cool. Like I'm very excited. Of course, it's just a tease. Could it possibly really happen? Who knows? What
From
is?
I mean, from what I saw the other day, Schwarzenegger's pretty much interested in just being being Dutch again. So
Yeah.
it could be this little teaser and then more,
Mm-hmm.
considering that they want to keep, bringing this Predators, like the Predator franchise will never go away. There'll
No, it
be
won't.
good
Just
ones
like
and
the
bad
Alien
ones, and
franchise will never go away.
exactly, there'll always be good and bad in the franchises.
Yeah.
But if we can get Dutch back for a little bit, that'd be great. I mean, It would
Even
be
if they
nice.
kill him off.
Yeah, just to have him back at some point. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm surprised
yeah.
we ever get a we never got a Danny Glover reprisal, did we?
No, no.
Who
We
the
only got
fuck wants a Danny Glover reprisal and fucking
Who
like
doesn't
that really
want
hurt
one?
me. That like like even though like it's not a bad or terrible movie, but Arnold fucking Dutch barely fucking scraped out or whatever, and then fucking Danny Glover like no you're my neck of the woods or whatever. It's like oh
well,
shit, here we
well
go.
at that point, in all fairness, he was not yet too old for this shit.
Yeah, no, he
Um,
wasn't at that point.
I
But
was
now,
getting
now,
there.
now for sure.
I was getting there. Now I'm too old for this shit.
the best is when you ever see the meme about Lethal Weapon when he said he's too old for this shit. He's really only like 40.
He's like our age. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm almost too old for this shit.
but no, it would be nice. It would be nice to actually have more Dutch going on. And
Yeah.
yeah, if they kill him off, fine. But
Absolutely.
like at least bring
Yeah,
him
sure.
back
After
for
all
some.
this time, they were like, you kill, it was like into translation. You killed my father.
Mm-hmm.
It was like
Well, didn't they have like a
Inigo
clip like a
Montoya.
little no like didn't they have like a little bit of a thing in the Predator show that they added like older characters into the ending,
I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
like Predator of Predators. Didn't they like Killer of Killers? That's the name of it. I think I don't remember.
That they
I gotta
referenced.
rewatch.
I think they did like a reference to the
Yeah, because I think they did say something about Ridley and about Hutch
Hmm.
in those when they re-released the episodes or whatever. But I gotta go back and watch it. It's fun. But yeah, more Arnold. Give us more Arnold. We need that shit.
I mean, I feel kind of bad, even though it was like in the past it was like one of my favorite franchises, and then they just ran into the ground. Fucking Terminator.
Yeah. Well, Terminator took over, dude.
Yeah, I like and then the whole thing was like when I mentioned in the past, at least with the whole idea of Terminator Zero, the that one that was
Mm-hmm.
on Netflix.
Hmm.
What
Mm-hmm.
I liked was that it had nothing to do with Arnold and stuff. That it had to do with it was like another story around the same timeline of T2,
Yeah.
but in Japan.
Which with this type of story does lead to it, led them to it. So like, why the fuck not?
And you know what? And I think I told you, like I did fairly enjoy it. Like, am I going to say it's the greatest thing that I watched when it came to Terminator franchise? No, but
Okay. I'll see Mario says they show them at the end of the end of credits of Killer of Killers.
Mm.
Thank you, Mario.
thank you, chat buddy.
Pepper.
We'll just call him Chat Bud.
Chat buddy.
Yeah. But yeah, this list I'm excited for it. I want to see what they're gonna do. And now we got trailers. Of course, every week we have trailers to watch. Because why the fuck not, right? And the first one we're gonna watch is from one of our favorites, Guillermo del Toro, and he is doing Frankenstein for Netflix. And this looks pretty fucking cool. So let's watch the trailer. Oh, please.
My maker told his tale. And I will tell you mine. I remember pieces, memories of different men. And I saw it. Your name. Victor Frankenstein. you are not to award me love, then I will indulge in rage. Now, run.
Yes, please.
That
I
Yes,
was
looks
gonna
please.
joke
good.
around saying like Steve just turned it off right when it was like you and hit it. Da-dum.
Yeah,
Ah,
no. Cool. We already know it's part of the dum. That's why I turned it off. Um, but this looks dope, dude. This looks really fucking cool. See Oscar Isaacs, it's awesome. Christoph Waltz, it's fucking great.
mhm.
My girl Mia Goth is back in this too. Yes, please. Um,
I was gonna joke around saying like that wasn't David Harbour's Frankenstein's monster.
no, 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 no. But this looks fucking dope, dude. I'm excited for this. Cannot wait, especially with Guillermo del Toro behind it, dude. Like, it could be bad, obviously, but this looks really fucking good.
This looks
Well,
good.
I'm just saying though, for the most part or whatever, Del Toro, whatever, has released a lot, like more good than anything else. So,
Right, of course, that's why I said it could be bad, but he's been more on the good than on the bad, you know.
and
Mhm.
besides, you already know that he is like his obsession is with with stuff like that. Like he is a horror connoisseur. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
have you ever seen like the videos of his house?
No, I have not.
Fucking amazing! All these like horror memorabilia and stuff. So if you
Nice.
ever get a chance, just look it up online, dude. It's fucking awesome.
I'll Google's it. I'll Google's it. I'm excited.
You could jujule it, as Connie says.
Yes, yes,
Mm.
yes, yes. Another trailer we got this week that I'm pretty excited for is Psycho Killer. It's a different type of story, but it looks pretty fucking cool.
I'm not
Let's
familiar
go.
with this one.
Yes. Well, you will be soon.
Let's watch.
Ah, motherfucker. Hold on.
Mm.
There we go.
It hasn't even been 48 hours since you buried your husband. What I hope to help you come to grips with, no matter how many times you replay what happened, the outcome is inescapable.
Fulfill his obligation to save
Interesting.
Yes, please. Yes, please. I am
Relate.
excited for this.
What I gotta say is that they just give you enough to kind of be like, you want more, but then you're just kind of looking forward to like, I guess I can't, you got to wait for the next trailer to see if you get a little bit more.
And you get plenty in this. You get
Mhm.
plenty of scenes, which is what this is supposed to do. It's supposed to reel you in just enough to be like, okay, I want to see more.
In the words of Chappelle,
Mhm.
gotcha, bitch.
Pretty much. Pretty much. It's like a big gotcha bitch. But like, I am excited
Mhm.
for this, dude. And I guess one of the reasons why we're doing all these horror trailers right now
Because
it's
tis the
fucking spooky
season.
We're in
It's
spooky
fucking
season.
right.
Yep, the
Exactly.
best time of
Totally
year,
right.
baby. And then
Totally right.
the best holiday of them all, Halloween.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
So
then
yeah, this looks really fucking
then
cool.
after that, we get Thanksgiving, we be fat fucks, and then
Mhm.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Jesus versus Santa and all that stuff.
Listen, I always say that
Yay, zombies.
Christmas is Santa, and Easter is the bunny, and Good Friday is Jesus.
Yeah, same difference. Yeah, I got you.
No, I'm just saying, like, we had the bunny because especially like, what was it, Guardian? That what was that DreamWorks movie? The
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
because I wasn't sure. I was saying I saw the Easter bunny. I ain't see no Jesus.
Was it the Rise of the
Yeah.
Rise of the Guardians? Is
There
that what
you
it
go.
is? Yeah.
I didn't see him in the Avengers in the Avengers group of holiday creatures. I'm just saying.
Right. Right. For sure. For sure.
I can see right now someone's like blasphemy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much. It's okay. It's okay. I'll go fuck. Um, the next trailer that we have, of course, we enjoyed it. It was awesome. I had a good time with it. I've always been a fan of, especially even the ones from like the John Ritter. I enjoyed that one.
Tim Curry Pennywise.
Yes. I mean, I said John Ritter because, of course, he was a character in it. Of course, we know it's fucking Tim Curry.
I don't know why, but every time when I think of the Tim Curry one, I just remember is beep beep Richie beep beep.
Yeah, yeah. But we're getting the prequel series that's coming to Max. The Welcome to Derry, and this looks pretty cool too. So let's watch the trailer to Welcome to Derry.
Hello? Oh, hi. I'm Rich, by the way. Will.
Was renting a house in town. 8 years living on base, I just think my missus is ready for a little taste of normal.
Well, if normal is what you're after, you two are going to love Derry.
You don't like it much down here, do you, Miss Handler?
You know, it's hard not to miss the things you leave behind.
We're getting into the swing of it, though. Starting to feel like home.
Things happen here. We don't really talk about it. No one does.
They never even found a body. But maybe you could figure out what really happened to him.
Could have been a drifter.
Do you think somebody could kidnap a kid and keep him underground? In the sewers?
What happened out there, Helen?
We have 25 disappearances, 7 confirmed deaths, mostly children.
Something bad's coming.
What is that?
That looks fun.
That's pretty cool. It looks so good.
I don't know why, but the picture when they show like the Pennywise as a normal person, I was like, that looks like Nicholson Jr.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
It really does. But it looks good. It looks so fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for this. I'm very excited for this. Especially seeing like, where Pennywise came from. Essentially like a little bit of, I guess, a backstory to him.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to see where this goes.
Come on, I was like, welcome to Derry. It's like, sorry, lactose intolerant.
But it's not spelled that way, Bri. It's not spelled that way.
Bri.
I meant to say man, but I said Bri. My bad.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Brian on the mind.
sorry,
Brian
bro.
on the mind.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I missed you, Bri. I missed you, Bri.
Yeah, you all right.
Yeah, I know. Whatever. It's all good. I'm an acquired taste for sure.
Like
Good night,
sour,
everybody.
like sour milk.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Right, exactly.
It goes back to the dairy.
I love it.
Still not the same
And
thing.
yeah, pretty much. It's okay. It's okay. The final trailer that we actually, I think I'm gonna do one more trailer before we do the final trailer. It's a trailer first, and it kind of ties in with fucking Frankenstein, which was the Bride. We didn't watch the trailer for the Bride when it first came out, did we?
I don't remember.
Okay, let's watch the trailer for the Bride because the Bride is pretty dope too. The Bride is directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal. Gyllenhaal. How do you spell her name? How do you pronounce her name?
Gyllenhaal, like her brother Jake.
Right. Yes.
Paul?
It's directed by her. So let's watch the trailer for the Bride. This looks pretty fucking cool too.
Was I just the same before the accident?
There wasn't any accident. Everything we did it on purpose. There's nothing left to do now but live.
Come on, big man. You don't want to play?
Until death do us part.
What's my name? I can't remember.
Monstrous.
It looks okay.
I have two responses for that. My name is Kid. Or the other one is like, if it's the Bride, it's Beatrice Kiddo, whatever.
Right. No, for sure. No, but this looks fucking cool.
Did you hear about that?
But what?
That Tarantino, whatever, is gonna release. It's gonna be like a whole thing of Kill Bill that's 1 and 2 together, but it's gonna be as one whole movie.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
That's pretty cool. That is pretty interesting. I'll fuck with it. I love both of them, so I'm cool with it. Be interesting to see how he tie them all together and make it look as good as it, because essentially they're two totally different movies. They're the same story, but it's two totally different movies.
Yeah,
curious to see what they're gonna do with it. How they're gonna do that. And the final trailer for this week is something that I've been looking forward to for a few years. It's from a YouTuber that I'm very excited for. I've been following Chris Duckman for a very long time. He's a YouTube reviewer, and he created a horror movie that was pretty much well received at Fantastic Fest last week. We got a trailer for it this week, and I want to go to Fantastic Fest next year. It looks really fun. I'm excited for it. But yeah, Shelby Oaks coming to a theater at the end of the month. So let's see the trailer for Shelby Oaks.
Why didn't you give it to the police?
I needed to see it for myself.
Lennon is now missing. She was last seen in Shelby Oaks.
There is a dark and deeply haunted history in the woods of Shelby Oaks. My sister isn't the first to go missing.
What's left in Shelby Oaks is death and rot.
Don't be afraid. You should be proud of her. Eileen. Please, baby. Hear me.
Okay.
Yes, please. Yes,
I don't know
please.
why, but I got kind of vibes of like Silent Hill, which is cool.
Yeah. There's vibes of a lot of things that we've seen previously.
And liking that Mike Flanagan is a producer on this.
Yes, he is the executive producer on it. He from what I've heard and from what I've read is that he helped story bits and pieces of it together
Okay.
to make it more appealing for for audiences and shit like that. But this is pretty much all written by Chris Duckman, and to make this look the way from just like one of us essentially. Like he started out doing shit like this. He was a reviewer of movies. That's all he did before, and he was pretty known for it. He has like thousands of subscribers on YouTube, and he's one of those people that people go to all the time. I'm one of the ones that I'm always going to his channel. I'm always watching whatever he puts out. To see him actually put this together, I'm like, yo, he did a good job.
Yeah.
I want to see it when it comes out in a couple weeks. I'm down for it, dude. This looks fun. It's my kind of scary movie. And it's a good mixture of like found footage and basic storytelling, which is totally
it's basically it's like them investigating the found footage.
It looks fucking cool.
Yeah.
Totally down for it. All right. Alex, you got anything? Oh, we good.
Solid.
All right. Brian, you got anything else?
No, I think that's about it.
Okay. So that pretty much wraps it up for this week. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for checking us out. You can listen to the show other than the fact that you're listening to it at the moment. You can listen to us on all the places like iHeartRadio, of course. iHeartRadio, also on Apple Music, Pandora, motherfucking Spotify, and the new place that you can listen to us and you can check us out on Tegas or Tegas
TV. Download the app.
Yeah, Tegas TV. Download the app. Check us out over there. It's a really cool place. I got a lot of cool stuff over there. Check us out. Again, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for checking us out. Also, you can find us on the socials. Instagram.com. Well, Instagram, what the fuck? Jesus Christ, I'm all fucked up.
You are having errors.
It's the error of errors, man.
Dude, I believe it's fucking Skynet, dude.
It could be. It could be. Yeah, pretty much. You'll find us on the socials again. Instagram.com/InnerCityGeeks. On the facespace.com/InnerCityGeeks. And where you'll find you guys. Alex?
I guess I'll go.
Yeah, go ahead. Let Brian go first, because
You can find me getting mad that the Yankees are catching up but still fucking up. So you can find me on all the socials. Check me out on Instagram, both Bright2J and Bright2J Presents, Twitter and Blue Sky. Bright2J Presents, bright2jpresents.com still exists. That's about it for me. Alex, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at denied DINYED and on Instagram at denied DIN_Y_ED. Where can we find you, Steve?
You guys can find me pretty much everywhere at Mr. Jackal, MISTRJACKAL. And I forgot to mention, go check out InnerCityGeeks.com. We got a whole bunch of shit sometimes. Also, you can find a bunch of shit from Mario that was in the chats earlier. We got Comic Quantum Water, Manga Time, Anime World. He puts out a bunch of shit. And he's recently been doing his weekly purchases at his comic shop. So go check all that shit out too. Yeah, and that about wraps it up. Thank you guys for listening again. We really appreciate you.
Thank you for sticking with us despite all the errors.
Yeah. You made it through this far.
The glitch
might as well be ready. Might as well be ready for more fun times with us.
Woo!
Woo! Thank you guys for listening again. I appreciate you very much. Don't be a dick, but always remember that the geeks shall